Hello, welcome back to LIVENODING. In this episode, I'll be sharing with you this Node 3 setup that's a little bit crazy. So this is crazy because what is this exactly? This is animation nodes, kind of instancing objects that's actually have geometry nodes. All right, so but this is kind of like I think the simplest example. So I started with, let me explain what's going on first. So this is you can see there's a grid, kind of like an array of objects in X, Y, Z, and each one of them is a group of monkey heads, and each monkey head is really different from each group is really different from the other groups. Each head has different vector, kind of like different scaling of monkey heads and different numbers of monkey heads. Each one of them kind of in the separate groups, kind of like a cluster. So it's very interesting. What's really going on is I started with this guy over here. So this is like the original instance before animation nodes generate more instance like that. So this is animation nodes doing the hard job. This is how I started with. Let me turn on. Okay, so this is the original. This guy have weld being applied. So this is originally, I think, maybe just the default cube. And then I have array to create duplicates. So duplicates can be any number of duplicates, any count of points. And then I have geometry nodes. With the geometry nodes, what's going on is really just instance monkey head. I don't even have monkey head anymore over here, but the data is inside geometry nodes, so that's fine. And all it does is just randomize the positions like so, and then randomize the scale. Okay. And the seed, of course, I can just do this as well. The seed is being controlled by this attribute. You can see the geometry nodes is currently being used by 109 different users. Okay, and why is that? That's because this guy over here is being instanced by animation nodes over here. That's why we have this like kind of like a really weird and crazy matrix of monkey head. All of them slightly different. Supposedly, I think none of them is unique. I mean, all of them is unique. None of them is the same. So let me explain what's going on next. Inside animation nodes, these nodes is instancing this monkey head. This is currently arranged in a grid. I can hide the original first. So I can replace the grid with anything, kind of like I can turn it into circle. So now we have a circle with a bunch of objects, a bunch of copies of this guy over here, and each one of them is unique instance. So this is really powerful actually. Currently a little bit weird, but this is the typical animation node setup where I have this distribute matrices arranged in a circle, yeah, and then we are duplicating this guy, the original objects, and I'm transforming it locations so it's arranged in a circle. But I have also this object looping that's doing the loop and also randomizing each of objects. I'm actually randomizing the seed. You can see for each instance of animation nodes, it has different seed under geometry nodes, and also random count of array. So believe it or not, this is actually working. So I'm currently using Blender 2.92. I'm not using 2.93 because animation nodes does not install on 2.93 yet at the moment. So 2.92. So currently I cannot do the remeshing, etc. But animation nodes already do the job, so I can save this and then open it using 2.93, and then so I can remesh each one of them. So this is really cool. Imagine like so you can have a setup. Let's say you have like a car, and the car is made using geometry nodes, and maybe you want to have a setup where the car only have a single wheel, or maybe multiple wheels. And what else can we modify? I mean, what else can we randomize here? Like the lamp, or maybe the top. Yeah, some of them is taller, some of them is less tall. And this is exactly what's going on over here. So I created instance of these cars, but each cars can have different kind of wheels, you know, like larger, smaller. So this is kind of like something I want to create in the future, cars or furnitures, or maybe like robots, creatures, whatever. This is really the basic idea. Okay, so a single object made using geometry nodes and a bunch of modifier, whatever. Once it's contained into a single object, you can use something like animation nodes, or you of course you can simply just modify the seed here, you know. But in this case, animation nodes is controlling the numbers. That's why we can we can do this ever so easily. We can turn it into spiral. Each one of them can be slightly randomized because of the seed. I can control the number. I can kind of move the seed. Yeah, so that's really the basic idea. Hopefully this one can be improved, or you can adapt this to your needs. And yeah, this is really the power of animation nodes driving geometry nodes. All right, so thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.